Hey everybody, back for the second day of working through the classic Final Fantasy 7. Hopefully, Twitch will be a little bit nicer to us today than it was yesterday. Yesterday was filled with constant disconnects and reconnects. So, here we are back where we left off yesterday. Yesterday we went from the beginning of the game. One second, I think I'm gonna sneeze. Nope, false alarm. We went from the beginning of the game up to the part where you jump from the train so that you can get to this next reactor. And then I paused to take about an hour and a half to just grind out some levels that took us from level 8 to level 16. I usually like to go right around 16 to 20 in that area just because after a while it just gets really monotonous, and right about the time frame that you actually get to where you're starting to get like their second level limit breaks, and you're starting to get where you can one-shot each of the guys. That's really the nice spot to be in because everybody takes one action and it kills a person, but it takes a lot to get to that point. And I could have, backed out, readjusted the material so that certain people would switch in the healer and you could spend a lot more time there. To me, it's just not worth it. Once you get to level like 15 or 16, that's a good enough bump to hold you over for a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and save down here as well because it's a force of habit. And I grew up where you never pass a save point if you didn't have to. Nowadays, you can, like in the remake of this, you can save pretty much wherever you want, which is nice. Everybody's doing pretty good health-wise. The empty's a little short, which I'm not going to refill that because I think the system might do it itself here in a little bit. But we're at a higher level right now that I don't think we'll actually have to worry about needing the bump from that. And the remake of these little cutscenes here where he's having flashbacks is really nice. If you guys haven't checked out the remake for PlayStation, definitely check it out. I'm kind of curious if they're gonna, because it says first on PlayStation, so I'm kind of hoping they're gonna release it for Xbox and maybe Switch. It doesn't matter because if whatever platform they release it for, I'm gonna end up buying it. So I have a sickness, don't judge me. I don't mind because I gotta get Cloud and Barret. I gotta get their second level 1 limit breakers done. The more I get to use their limit breakers now, the easier it's gonna be, because I already got level 2s unlocked. The bad part is if you switch, like if I were to switch for level 2 right now, it takes longer for the level 2 limit breaks to fill up than it does the level 1s, so I may not even get a chance to use them. And it resets the limit gauge for it, so plus I want to get that second level. It's one of my many inconsistencies. and there are many consistencies. Okay, and yeah. Never pass up a save point. You know what I'll do? No, I'm not going to do it. I was going to use a 10, but I'm going to save it. Not that I actually need it. Usually, if, even on a normal playthrough, I don't need that 10 at all. I kind of miss the games that have this kind of the little level and your character moves across it. This Super Mario RPG is always kind of a fun game set up for me, because it's not really one of those things where you can adjust the camera angle. You just kind of have to work with what you had, and it works well for this type of game. It's horrible for Resident Evil games. Hey, get a headshot on the zombie, but as soon as you take a step forward, we're going to switch the camera angle so you're in the wrong. And I do have the chat open on my laptop. I've taken that to be a standard just in case anybody wants to talk in there. Feel free. I will try to keep glancing over so that I can see it. Guarantee it, because I do get pulled into my gaming. That here is the most frustrating part of this game. Oh, look at that, first try. That never happens. Point in the remake where I actually stopped playing, just to kind of stretch out. Oh, we're gonna violate my rule. I'm passing the save point. I'm passing the save point. It's a trap. The other thing that's kind of funny about this is he is just the president of a power company. He's not like president of the world or anything, but because of the reactors and everything, he kind of just took over that way. I was like, this is just a power company. This is not anything else. It just branched out so much so that it started to own everything, and it had its own army and stuff. Can you imagine? Like, I don't know what everybody's generic power company here where I'm at, it's Consumers Energy. Like, can you imagine like your local power company just be like, yeah, we're the military division of the power company? Actually, it's kind of what I'd like to see if some of these conglomerates keep expanding the way they're doing. I would love to see like a Walmart, or a Disney military operation. You just see all the Disney soldiers wearing the Mickey Mouse ears. Because one way or the other, that's what's going to happen. I keep waiting for Disney to buy Walmart. And that would be probably a really good time to buy anything really cheap. Everybody in lockdown. The cool thing about the remake, too, is this particular attack, or yeah, surprise attack, isn't really a surprise attack in the game. You actually get to make your way to this level platform, and while you're on your way there, you get to kind of sabotage the airbuster guy here, which is kind of neat. You know, it's something they didn't have to add to it, but it's just little details and stuff that they put in that really make the remake feel like a fresh game, and it's not just a rehashing of this one. Dead here soon. Yeah, he's dead. That's the fun part. Like, so you spend a little bit of time grinding out some levels. A little monotonous, but I cut that fight easily in half. That's a long fall. And this scene in particular is really nice on the remake. And I got to just a little bit past here. They did make some changes, but that's about as far as I've gotten. And it's kind of funny because there's a lot more gameplay time. You know, if you add the time I played yesterday, if you take the part where I stopped to get the levels out, you're probably like, oh geez, probably an hour, maybe 2 hours in to the gameplay, and on the remake it's substantially more than that. I often wonder, like, what would happen if I just tried to leave. And decisions like this, if I would have chosen to say I didn't remember who she was, and I said she was the drunk in the slums, that negatively affects her relationship with Cloud, so that when the gold saucer part comes up and he's supposed to go on a date with somebody, he goes on the date with whoever has the most affinity, I guess you could say, with him. And the game heavily puts it toward Aerith, which on the first playthrough, if you've ever played it, you normally just do that. I don't know how they knew people would do it, but it really helps with the effect of the story later on. going to actually rename her, because I know there was a reason why they didn't, why there was a name change, and I think it had to do with something in the translation. But I'm just going to go ahead. Well, you know what? I have to actually look it up, because I don't remember. I'm sorry. I just don't want to misspell the name, and I am horrible with names and spelling, so I always like to make sure I have everything I need. Ooh, my phone's going off. Imagine accidentally misspelling that if you have, like, you know, I feel I have little OCD problems. Could you imagine going through the rest of the game not able to change that? Like that, don't let it get to you, but then I have to still... That's not money. How can I spend that? I guess we can. I was going to adjust some stuff in the menu real quick. Dude, you're stepping on the flowers. Reno's a dick. Okay. Sorry, nobody stays in the back lane. And if you've raised your level up, like Cloud's level 17, Aerith's level 13, if you were to come in here, I'd probably normally be around level 8 or 9 at this point, and then she would be like a level 7. So the leveling does affect the other characters that you pick up, so they'll come in at a higher level. I'm gonna give her the actual... And give Cloud that one, just so that all the materia can level up, because later on in the game we're gonna need as much... we're going to want as many of the magic and the support and all the other material, want as much as that maxed out as possible. At least one set. Jump. See, I'd have thrown her across first. Hey, the person we want to capture is getting away. I got an idea. Let's shoot her. Okay, I think... I'm not going to look this one up. I think the one we want is this back one here. Oh, back attack? Look around. If you ever have a back attack happen, hit the buttons that you use, and depending on the game system you use, it's going to be different. For the Xbox, it's just the right and left bumper. Press both of those, and because the character will try to run away, but it won't be able to because the back attack is happening behind you. but you'll flip around and you'll save yourself a little bit of damage. Hey, I was right, yay. I want to say the next one is going to be that back one, but I might be wrong on that, so I'm just going to wait here. Yeah, so it's going to be the back one. I did pretty good. I usually screw up one of these. That'll probably happen next. I got a 50-50 shot here. I think it's going to be this one. Yep. So if you're ever playing this again, remember it's the back two. So back left, back right, and then front right. And then we'll just wait for her right here. But there have been times where I actually just let her fight them just because it'll gain her, you know, a little bit of extra XP. But since she started up at a higher level anyway. I tricked the game there because she thought she was going to go the right way, but no. And hopefully I'll remember this part later on when they're kind of going into Aerith's backstory a little bit. Because I think it's funny that as long as they've been trying to capture her, they haven't been able to. It's like, if you really wanted her, all the stuff that the Shinra company does, you'd think they would have been able to get her. Nothing, huh? I'll see if you keep up with me then. They should do a story about where that person was going. There's a little side story. Sometimes those side stories, like if you ever read any of the old Star Wars novels, they're not canon anymore, unfortunately. But they all have like the legacy title on them. If you go through those and read like Tales of the Bounty Hunter, Tales of, oh geez, I can't remember, Tales of Jabba's Palace I think was one of them. They have a really nice, like, behind the scenes, like this stuff was happening while you were watching the movie, and it's just kind of neat, you know. I enjoy stuff like that. Let me get you back next. Now, we can't go this way because of these guys right here. And doesn't that look like the outfit Wedge is wearing? Like Wedge and Johnny, almost, but it's not. Looks like him. But it's not. And then in the remake, they moved this guy. And I can't remember, there was one time I believe I came in here to talk to him, and he actually said something different than what he says here. But I can't remember what I did. because I think this is just a shop. We already have one of each of those, so there's no point in buying another one. The thing I like about the material in this is once you max it out, it makes a new one. But you do have to be careful because there is a limit on what you can actually hold for that. And we're good for like that's. We didn't have any antidotes when we started that grind. Now we have 47. So if you run a little bit short on money, there's stuff that you can sell. I don't think we'll need any Phoenix Downs anymore. I'm gonna buy 2. Oh, I didn't want to buy. I wanted to just buy 2. Okay, so if I end up with 14, I just want to end up. I'll say 4. I was trying to do something a little bit different there, and I forgot up his quantities of 10. Okay, so we want to come in here, and we want to go upstairs. And right on this wall here, Turtle Paradise number 1. Now, I do believe that you can come back later on and get this one if you missed it. So, one of the first ones that you can't re-get is number 2, because that's in the Shinra building. So you want to make sure that if you're up here, there's no hurry, no rush or anything on it. You can go ahead and grab this one. But you want to make sure that you stop and get number 2 because that one is not available if you miss it. And then if we go over here, and I just leave it. It's 5 gil. We don't need it. Come out of there, go over here to the weapon shop and see if he has anything that we can use. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up 3 of these. Not that I think we actually need them. I think as time goes on we will actually find something better before we actually get to use them. But I like to make sure all the equipment gets upgraded. And those are Titan bangles, so we can sell these iron ones. Grenades. I'll keep those. That's not too bad of a... Okay. So then we get out of here. Oh, almost went the wrong way. Right over this way. And there's a save point. We're not going to hit that yet. We're just going to come over here. And then here is cover. And we're going to put that on Cloud. And that'll help with his fill up his limit breaks too, because he'll be taking the damage instead of Aerith at this point. Not that we're going to get into many fights. A lot of this is just going to be story. And I'm kind of hoping in the remake they kind of extrapolate on her story too, because she didn't really get much of, you know, you come back later on and there's a little bit more coverage, but after that she just kind of disappears. And if you hit no way, it's more points for her. I'm going to hit this because I want to go on the date with Tifa when we get there. Gold saucer, that is. See what's happening here, kids? She's not yelling from the other room. She's actually coming into the room that which somebody had addressed her from. I know folks hated that, especially when I was a kid. Hey, can you tell your brother to come to the kitchen? Hey, Mom wants you in the kitchen. Well, I could have done that. Well, then why did you ask me to do it? I'll leave right now. Oh, what's it? They're holding me hostage. I can't get out of here. I think she's a stalker. You can't leave the house. She's making you stay the night. Crazy. Well, a phone number that I don't recognize. Boop. I always thought they should redo this one once the story further along, because there's a reason it should have been redone. Okay, so I didn't see this the first time I played, and frankly I didn't see it until just recently. But if you go back toward the inside of the room here, hit A. Potion and a phoenix down just sitting right by the door. And then what we want to do is, you don't want to run, just very, very slowly make your way around there. If you run or you get any closer to her door, she'll hear you. Not that it matters, but you'll have to redo that whole scene over again. Okay, and since we got out successfully, and you never pass up a save point. Then we can run through here. Maybe what I did is I waited until I was alone and I came back and he said something. He won't say anything this time, I don't think. I think it has to be the first time you run into him. But I don't know. Like I said, it happened once and it was a while ago. Oh, kind of the funny thing, if I would have, and I couldn't stop myself, if I'd have gone the other way back to the church, there's a little scene that you're not supposed to see until much later on in the game, that it's already programmed in. I don't know if I can do it now or not. Nope. Okay, we'll just rush through here. That didn't get... Aw, we almost made it. I was gonna say we didn't have to fight that giant house. Well, we still don't. I hate fighting that house. Somebody left me a voicemail. I'm gonna mute myself just while I listen to my voicemail over. And I'll be back after I get to listen to the voicemail. Okay, sorry about the interruption on that. about a week ago, well no, actually it would be 2 weeks. 2 weeks tomorrow, I had a wisdom tooth extracted, and it was the dentist office calling to do a checkup on me. Which, personally, I think it would have been better if they would have called me last week. But it's okay, at least they're concerned. I really wish they'd remake Crisis Core so you could get Zack's story. They only came out with it for the PSP. And it's like, it's not a very big game. I don't understand, they're doing remakes and re-releases, why they haven't addressed that one yet. And then later on, there's going to be some material right around here, I think it's right over here, that we want to get because we won't be able to get it again after we, the cutscene will make us walk past it, so we have to come back and grab it real quick, but we won't be able to get it if we walk away from it. And I want to say it's either steal or enemy skill, and if it's enemy skill, there's only 3 of those in the whole game. So you definitely want to pick that one up. And I am going to run up here real quick and save, because this part of the game always gives me a fit, because I try to remember in what order everything's got to be done so that you can get all the stuff that you need. And if we go in here, later on, I think during disc 3, and maybe toward the end of disc 2, I'm thinking it's disc 3 though, we come back and we hit that machine. That's where you get Tifa's final weapon. So just remember, it's in Sector 6, in the little item shop. They got this guy here we can talk to. And around the corner here, the little honeybee inn. Hey, it's Johnny! Okay, so we'll go away and come back to that in a minute. I like to buy at least 5 or 10 of the items just in case we need them. If you if you get lucky, you generally won't need any of them. But it's good to have on hand because you'll get materia and stuff that can negate, and you'll get accessories that can stop you from going through certain specific changes and stuff, so so here we can just kind of have a seat. I don't believe it matters what we order. So you can do the Korean barbecue plate, sushi plate, today's special. I usually do the barbecue plate just because, what's the special? I don't know. And if anybody's ever seen Spaceballs, you know to avoid the special. Okay, so we got the pharmacy coupon, which is the reason why we actually came in here. So once we get the pharmacy coupon, we have to come back down here. This is the pharmacy. And we always scare this guy. And for this, they have a disinfectant, deodorant, and digestive. You want the digestive. The others don't do anything for you. Okay, and then... I don't think we need to talk to any of these guys, but I like to just kind of make sure of it. We'll come back here later because he'll need a favor. Okay, and then we got to come back here and again in a minute. This is the gym, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And this should be the weapons guy. So we have the Mithril Rod, Metal Knuckle, Assault Gun we already got for Barrett earlier. And like I said, Titan, I got 2 extra ones. I didn't need to because there's an upgrade for everybody, so it's going to cost me more money now than what it would have originally. But luckily we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4 I need. And you'd think I'd learn from earlier not to buy extra of stuff just because, but I do it anyway, because I don't learn lessons. And here we got lightning is conjoined with that one. Restore doesn't have anything with it. We could actually put that up there. I think I might, just for the heck of it. Doesn't really matter, it's just when we go to use cure now, it'll cure everybody instead of just one person. And we got some extra armor and weapons for Barrett and Tifa. I want to say we want to go up here first, because it doesn't do us any good to go into that restaurant back there. Okay, I think what we have to do... Yeah, because it's not gonna work until we start getting the items and stuff that we need. We have to go stay at the hotel. Oh no, wait, let me try something else real quick. Like I said, this part gives me fits because there's a certain order you have to go through to get everything. And I can never remember the order. I have short attention spans. Hey everybody! Who are you people? Patrick. There we go, that's what I forgot to do. I'd have just broke down the door. You're next, soldier dude. Assert yourself. Okay, now we can go ahead and start collecting the stuff we need to get in. Oh, no, not here, not yet. I gotta go back to the, you gotta go all the way down to the dressmaker. There we go. eventually there's a spot where we have to stay the night at the inn, and then we have to do it again to get another item. So, okay, so I'm gonna go over here first. And you give her the medicine. She'll give you the clone. And we help that guy out so he's not perpetually in limbo of having to pee through the entire game. So it is kind of funny if you think about it. I think playing this part in the remake is going to be kind of funny. Okay, so we can do feels clean or feels soft. So I'm going to go soft. And let's go with shiny. Because people like shiny. I think this is the part where we actually want to go to the inn. I'm going to check with the materia guy first, see if we can get that so we don't have to do the stay at the hotel twice. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that'll trigger that scene, and at some point this guy will give us... Okay, so now we can actually get into the inn, but I don't think we want to go there now. Let's go see back at the dress shop and... Hey, Cal's in the chat. Let's see what her opinion... Do you think I did all the right choices so far? Hey, she approves of my choices. Guys, your girlfriend will not always approve of your choices. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go get the wig first, and then I'm going to go down to the inn. I don't know. Let's see what Cal thinks. Should I do the inn first, or should I stay at the should I stay at the inn first and then go to the honeybee inn, or should I do it the opposite way? She goes stay the night at the inn first, so that's the way we're gonna do it. Okay, so X8, X8, X8. I heard this was really ramped up at the in the remake, so I don't need practice. And the good thing with this is don't try to do it fast, because he will make a few mistakes. Just be consistent with it. Just press the buttons, because eventually, see, he makes mistakes, he gets ramped up. As long as you stay consistent, just press one button after another, you'll be able to beat him. Just do a nice, steady pattern. And you're done. Boom! That is somebody you don't want to mess with, because if you can punch somebody across a room, I'm pretty sure that should have killed him. Okay, so now we're gonna go stay at the inn. So we're going to stay here, and then after we get done here, we'll go over to the other place. And I think that's everything we need. Okay, I'm going to buy the one for 200. I think you actually get a higher quality item that way. It may not matter. Out of here. And then we're going to go back to this guy. It's a thing. The diamond tiara, and we'll come back and see him again in just a couple minutes. Do I save now, or I'm gonna save now? What the hell? Hey Cal, is it still raining by you, or did it finally stop? Because it's been sunny up here most of the day. That's good. We got a lot of, Johnny's weird. Johnny is strange. Why would you do that? Okay. So you can go around to any of these rooms. If you take a peek, you can look in through the keyhole. And the only reason I did that because there is... I think it's just, yeah. There it is. Oh, come on, there, right there. Anybody see the Kate Sith? So if I'm not mistaken, these two here should be I can't think, was it Reeve? Should be his parents. Okay, and I'm gonna have to have Cal help me with this one because she did this flawlessly the first time she did it and I can't remember. Do I want to go to the top room first, or do I want to go to one of the side rooms and I go there before I leave? When you game with your girlfriend, she can help you when you can't remember what to do. to say I go to the side room first and then I go to the top room, but I want to make sure that... You go top first? Okay, we'll give it a shot. Worst thing that'll happen, I think, is if I messed it up, they just won't help me and I'll have to come back. I think we want to... Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we'll just have to come back in here. I think there's 2 rooms that we can go into, and each one gives us a different... Nope, just this one room then. I'm kind of wondering how this changes in the remake too, like what... And you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. Things get kind of weird. Right? Weird, right? Lingerie. And then now I think if we go up here, it'll trigger the right scene. Yeah, this is what we were looking for. Okay, so we got the makeup. We got the lingerie. Okay, so we did all that. I'm gonna save so that... You never know. Power could go out. World could end. 2020 is doing a pretty good job of it so far. Let's stop and see if I can buy anything from this guy yet. Okay, so we gotta wait. No. Yes, here. I want to know where he hid his Buster Sword. You look like the whore from Hee Haw. Okay, so now that we got all that done, we should be able to go up here. That guy's a liar. He said there's 2 ladies coming through. That guy's a dude. It's a man, baby. I don't think there's any hidden items anywhere around here. That's the kind of basement you want to see. I think the bigger insult to them, to both of them, is if you do this right, Cloud gets picked. What does that tell you? Not like she was really plugging her ears. Don doesn't know what. That's true. I mean, I've seen what he looks like in the remake, and he is definitely what I would classify as a scumbum. I can take some time here. I don't have any accessories. I should redistribute the material a little bit. So let's get rid of fire. This way here, everybody's got at least a little something on them. Kind of helps take away some of the negative effects from the character having too much. Oh, the Don's in for a surprise. One of these guys is carrying a sword. Double entendre. That's how you get cloud picked. It'd be kind of interesting to see what the other two had to go through. Good job. What do you mean, good job? That shouldn't be a goal. It shouldn't be an achievement either. Now here there is something hidden right back here, I believe. Yep. Why he has a hyper hidden back there, I don't know. I did that just to be funny. Cause I'm a man, baby. Cloud's gonna need a little bit of a smaller sword to do the chopping on that one. That's kind of hardcore for Aerith, I think. Okay, so I don't know if there's an achievement for guessing the right answer for this. I'm just gonna do it because what the heck. He pulls the lever no matter what. There's Reeve right there, who becomes Kate Fifth. If you didn't know that, I'm sorry. And if you didn't know that, I don't know how you didn't know that. They gave everybody cigars in this game. No, I don't think the worst is over yet. In a sewer. Well, you can't punch him, Callie. It's a video game. You can punch the video game, but I wouldn't recommend it. I hate her when it breaks. There we go. want to know who kept this as a pet and then flushed it down the toilet. I think it's weak to ice. Okay, and you can see how Tifa's limit gauge bar is blue. That's because that lick, I think, caused sadness, which, yeah, let's be honest, it's that lick. So I think to get rid of that, yep, the hyper. The cool thing about hyper is, if you use it when they're not sad, it'll turn the bar red and it fills up faster. But you also take more damage from that. Don't ask me why, but I always put the healer in the middle. I think it's kind of like protect the healer. Does anybody else do that? Or is it just me? Okay, so we got the steel materia, and I'm gonna put that on... I'll put that on Aerith. No. No, because I think we're gonna lose her in a minute. Put it on... Well, Cloud does the most damage. Eva should be around us a little bit. There we go. Just me. Well, where do you put your healers? That'll unlock the next one right so that I can switch it to level 2. Cross slash. Okay, so now it which sucks because I do like cross slash, but blade beam is a much better limit break. Yeah, let's go deeper in the sewer. Now there's a couple of enemies that we're going to want to steal from. One of them is coming up. It looks like somebody posted a poster down there. Who's advertising in the sewer? Oh, they knew we were going for the same one. Tricky, tricky. I don't believe this guy has anything, but... got an ether. That's worth it. There is a guy that we're going to have to kind of run around the train yard for a little bit to see if we can run into him. Excuse me. He does have a weapon, I believe, for Aerith that we can steal from him that's much better than what she has now. Or it may be equivalent to what she has now. I don't remember. All I know is that that's one of the guys we want to steal from. Here. High potion in there. Back out. No, I'm not going to save again. Just passing through. Top of the train. Another high potion. Train car. Oh no, that's inside the train, so I want to go back the other way. Looked like it was on top. Ghosts! The part about the ghosts is that you attack them physically, they disappear. I took the ghost's hand. Weird, sick, twisted. But luckily, magic. Cal says every time I win a fight it sounds like the phone's going off, because she has that as a text tone. You keep reaching for your phone every time I win. Okay, and she got her limit break. Set. Level 2. What I find interesting about hers is even though she has different levels, you still get access to all of them every time she fills her limit breaks. I thought that was kind of neat. Okay, so we're going to go this way instead. No. There we go. I want to see what that ghost hand does. Where are you? Drains it. Okay, that's not gonna really help that much. Okay, and then up here. This, it's kind of puzzly, but it's set up pretty easily to figure out where you gotta go. Now that I've said that, I'll probably take a wrong turn somewhere. I'm gonna keep trying to steal ethers if I can. Better than having to buy them. If you have all equipped, you can do that. You can heal everybody one thing. If I didn't have all attached with the weapon, or in the weapon slot, I'd have to do it one at a time. Okay. And he's somewhere in this area here, so we don't want to go to the next stage until we run into that guy. And it'll look kind of like a chariot. Nope, not this guy. Anybody else looking at the shopping or the ghost going, the shopping list! Not a shopping list, I'm a ghost! Because it was his hat, Mr. Krabs. He was number 1. Nobody? Alright, fine. You don't want to admit you watch SpongeBob? That's fine. I won't make you admit it, but we all know you did. Bad guys didn't disappear back where we were grinding all the stuff. Like, can you imagine somebody going out into that train tunnel and being like, holy, look at all the dead bodies! Okay, let's see here. I guess I can get the trains in place. So what we want to do is, I think, back this train up first. No. This train first. Okay. And then we'll back the other train up. Yep, this is the guy we were waiting for. So I'm not going to attack him yet until I get what I want from him first. There's a joke there I'm not going to do because the girlfriend is watching the stream. But I don't want to accidentally kill him. There we go. Stole the staff. Let me try that again. Stole the striking staff. Now we can kill him. And there's a weapon like that for Cloud as well, but it's in the Shinra building, and it's on a specific floor. What else? So here, striking staff, it's double the attack. So it's always good to remember if you want to get a little bit ahead. I mean, I don't think you'll have to buy another weapon for her if she stays in your party well further on into the game. I mean, it's going to save you quite a bit of money. I think you get up to the... Oh, you might even be able to get to the next continent with that. There you go. Back this train up. Back up that loose caboose. Now, you can't steal something from everybody. A good way to remember is if you try to steal and it says couldn't steal anything, the attempt to steal failed. If you try to steal something and it says they have nothing to steal, then there's no point in continuing trying to steal from that person because there's literally nothing on them to take. Okay, and then we're going to come up to a sad part here. That guy's dedicated, I would be gone. wedge here. He made it to the top of the tower. I think the funny part would be that she was like, "You let a little girl test the water." I'll give it a shot just to see. I didn't think it would let us, but important. You want it to still get levels. The faster you level it up, the better. These guys have anything to steal. Nothing worth it. We can see him trying to steal from these guys. The reason I'm not like rushing through the fight is the more they hit me, the more my gauge fills up, the more I'll actually get to use it, and then I can get the next levels. But you think they would have like some kind of weapon that you could steal to make a blade out of, since they have those propellers. And this is the hard part of the game. The first time I played it, you see all these things, Legend, Jesse go. It was hard. I mean, you didn't have a lot of time to get emotionally attached to them, but you still got attached. Half tempted to put a hyper on Cloud just to get that to fill up a bit faster. Remember, did I put the new armor on Tifa when I hooked her up at Don's place? it still hasn't hit the second after that, but once it does, we can switch over to level 2. And we are good to go. I don't think Reno has anything to steal. Nothing to steal, so we don't have to worry about doing that anymore. Now when you get caught in a pyramid, you want to highlight the character. It doesn't take much to break it. That limit gauge and one hit with the blade beam should have taken him out. Yeah, see, the levels, the basic attacks that I'm doing are just as good as the magic ones, so I figure why waste the... Actually, it was a lot worse though. Come on, if you were trained by a martial artist, you could have caught it. Smack. No. No, that is red card behavior, sir. If you worked where I worked and you did that, that was... We'd have to transfer you to a different store. Barrett is. Barrett can swing from a crane with 2 people on his shoulders. That is horrible. That's what happens when you let people run unchecked with power. Okay, and you can notice right toward the bottom of the screen there, that little yellow orb. I believe that is the enemy skill material that we need to pick up. And like I said, there's only 3 of them in the game, so we definitely want to pick that one up and we don't want to miss it. You know, you think they would have at least saved Wedge. I mean, she went to get the kid, but, well, you know, I forgot he fell from the top of the pillar, so yeah, he was probably dead. No, I'm gonna walk away all cool like. Well, yeah, there's no turning back. They dropped the sector. Okay, so we gotta go a little bit forward here. Get them to come forward, and then we can go back and pick that up. Okay, so we want to run back here. I think we definitely have to backtrack back here anyway. And I think this would still be there. Oh no, sense, okay. That doesn't matter. I think it would still be in this spot. But I'd rather not risk it. You know, because if we go with and we come in that we don't get it, I don't know if you can buy sense again somewhere else later on. And you do need to have a mastered one of every material for later on in the game. Oh, it's that damn devil house. Looks like when you hear that voice late at night that goes. That's what the house looks like. Okay. And as soon as I get to a save point, I'm gonna stop. It's lunchtime, and I'm hungry. the streams as close to an hour as I can. I don't like to upload 3 or 4 hour videos. I do appreciate everybody watching, especially you, Cal. Love you. Yeah, I'm just gonna go down this way. Well, yeah, let me do one more thing before I'm still gonna save, because if it doesn't do what I think it's gonna do, we don't need to save anyway. But I want to check one other thing out real quick, because we missed the chance to do it earlier. Okay, so if you come here, there's these little kids. Now, if you watch when we enter, and it's quick, so you have to really pay attention to it. As soon as we enter, look right here. I'll do it again just so that you can see it. Just for that split second. Did you guys see her? That's the little bit of foreboding. Okay. I'm gonna save one more time just because. I'm gonna go have some lunch. Thanks you guys for watching. Thanks Cal for keeping me company. I'll probably just hold off and do it tomorrow. But I don't know if the game records when I hit that button. So, but thanks for watching. If you guys get a chance to, go over and check out Cal's Twitch channel. It's Kalari GXC. I'll get this video uploaded and posted to YouTube. If you want to rewatch it later, you can watch it on here as long as they let it stay. And then if not, you can always jump over to my YouTube channel. That's Axiom Wolf, and you can rewatch it down there if there's anything you want to re-see. Or if you just want to hear my crazy comments. Thanks everybody. Have a great day, and I'll check y'all later.